For many years, outside of the CIA's Counterterrorism Center, which we called CTC, there was a sign in the hallway that said, "Today is September 12th." The intent of putting it there was to convey to people working at the agency the urgency of acting swiftly, of acting dramatically, of acting appropriately to make sure that another 9/11 didn't happen. Now, my personal view was the sign was a little off. I would have preferred if it had said, "Today is September 10th," to convey the message that there's still time to act rather than react. Now, the cliche about intelligence is that it's like having a jigsaw puzzle, a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle, but you don't have the box top, so you really don't know what the picture is. Well, if it were only that easy, it's more accurately described as having a 1,000,000-piece jigsaw puzzle without the box top and having another 1,000,000 pieces from some other puzzle that look like they should fit, but they really don't. When something happens in the world, something terrible like 9/11, people understandably now know what transpired. In effect, they've got the box top, and they find little pieces, and they hold them up, and they say, "How could you have missed this? It's so obvious." Well, it's not so obvious at the time. In the house where Abu Zubaydah was found, we also found some videotapes. The videotapes were of Abu Zubaydah, pre-taped, celebrating a successful second wave of attacks on the United States. Now think about it. Why would a terrorist who's on the run take the time to pre-record celebratory videotapes of a successful second attack if they didn't think there was one pretty close at hand? So can there be any question about why we really wanted to know what was in his head and to find out fairly quickly? KSM was also central to my personal biggest contribution to the war on terror. When he was captured in March of 2003, it was a big deal. It was a big success story, huge intelligence success. It leaked instantly because there was a big shootout and the locals knew that it had happened. And it was reported by the international media that we had captured KSM, the James Bond of Al-Qaeda. So I took that picture of KSM looking disheveled, his hair, with the hair coming out of his dirty T-shirt, and I leaked it to the Associated Press. And that did more to put a proper face on what terrorism was like than all the words I ever could have mustered. Now, you remember earlier I said there are very few things that I'm absolutely certain of, but I was certain on September 12th that none of us would ever forget how we felt. Well, I was wrong. A lot of people have forgotten or did forget how we all felt. After no second major attack happened, some of the same members of Congress who were telling us, "Don't be risk averse, go out there, do what you need to do, go after them," were saying, "You did what? You guys have lost your moral compass." CIA officers are learning that pledges of undying support last only until memories fade or until a new crowd of leaders comes in.